Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Heathwyn and today we're going to do something a little bit different and we're going to work on a build for our third generation for our Whimsy Stories Legacy Challenge. Now, we're almost to the point where our third generation sim, Elizabeth, is going to be moving out and starting life on her own. And according to the rules of the Whimsy Stories Legacy Challenge, she's supposed to begin her life by herself in a run down, dingy apartment in San Myshuno. And so I thought that it might be kind of fun that with the For Rent expansion pack, we build an apartment in San Myshuno for her to live in. And I'm kind of thinking that it would be something where like the bottom floor has like a bar and a dance floor as part of it because she needs to max the mixology skill as well as the dancing skill and the juice fizzing skill, but we'll probably have to tackle that one later on. But these are the skills that she's supposed to max out for her generation. So I thought having those as part of the apartment might be kind of a fun way to go. Also, a lot of times I know there will be like a business at the bottom and then above the business will be apartments. And so that's kind of like what I'm thinking of when I'm thinking of this. So if we come over into game, I'm thinking of building here at the Waterside Warble. Now this is a karaoke bar. It's in the Spice District in San Myshuno. And we already have a karaoke bar in San Myshuno, so I was thinking that this would be an adequate place to build something new and build this apartment complex. So why don't we get this lot bulldozed and get started? Now, I am not the best at building live, so we're gonna make do and do the best that we can and just see how it all kind of comes together. So I like the idea of having like some trees or something like that along the edge, kind of like how the Waterside Warble was set up initially. This is Little Simsy's save file, so a lot of the builds were done by her. And so I think that that might be a good like setup for it. Now, the architecture of this area feels like very townhomey like, and so I think we may want to kind of stick with that vibe. Like it maybe the exterior looks nicer than like what the interior ends up looking like, so we can go with something like that. Let's start with like, now again too, I want the bottom part of this to be like a bar, and the top part like above to be the apartments. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe something like this for the shape of it to kind of, you know, match along with like what the other buildings are looking like. Yeah, I think that could work. So then in looking at the way the other buildings are structured, they all kind of have like flat roof tops with like some trim around them. So I'm wondering if we can kind of emulate that sort of vibe. Like I'm thinking, let's do like a platform on the top with some trim and use that as our roof. Thinking something like this for our exterior to begin with for our apartment. And then I'm thinking like this ground level will be like a bar area with like a dance floor kind of a thing, and then we'll have like 4 apartments. This can be like a common hallway, I think, for all of them, and we'll have like maybe an elevator or something down here that can go all the way up. I think I can put in an elevator. I don't know if I can. We'll find that out. Okay, it does look like we can do an elevator, so let's do that. I think would go like here. I don't know how exactly that elevator though is gonna work, so we'll have to figure all of this out, I guess. Maybe we need to like make it its own little like hall thing. That seems reasonable, right? Okay, so I've kind of got this going for the front of the building. We don't have any windows on the side yet or the back, but the elevator is going to be running up through this portion right here. And trying to decide how exactly I want to do the windows. If I want to just do more of like a few more of these, or if I want to do something a little bit different. Maybe we'll do these, the slightly smaller ones, perhaps. I don't have any kind of a floor plan laid out on the inside, so that will make this a little bit more tricky to figure out how I want to do this exactly. If we do something like that. And then we'll give the back like the same window along this back wall maybe. All right, I think that that works for our exterior of our building to begin with. And then I think I might want to do like some of the outdoor landscaping type stuff first because I always feel like I'm the weakest in that area and do that. And I liked how there were like these single trees kind of spaced along this edge. I thought that that looked really good. So I think I want to find something like that again and do like a similar thing. Yeah, like these birch trees maybe, like kind of spaced along the edge here. All right, so this is the outside right now of our apartment that we're going to be end up moving Elizabeth into. It's not anything like super over the top, mainly because we're in the city, so there's not going to be a lot of landscaping, but we did try to do some like trees along the edges, and I also put in a hopscotch and a marbles ring, stuff that came with for rent. And I think we'll start with this downstairs portion that's going to be like a bar area, dance club sort of thing. I don't know exactly how I'm going to lay this out just yet, but we'll get there. Well, I know one of the first things we need to do is to get some lights in here so I can actually see. I'm just using these saucer lights to begin with, which really are like the best lighting in the game. Like they really do light up the space like very well and let you be able to see what you're doing. So we're gonna start with those. And then I think we will need like a common bathroom area. So let's maybe take this space like right here, and how about we turn that into a bathroom? I know that there is a giant window in here, but you know, it's okay. We're gonna just roll with that as our option. I think that we'll use like the stalls for our bathroom option, and it'll just be like one big bathroom on the ground floor because obviously like in the upstairs people are gonna have like their own bathrooms, so we don't need to worry about that as much. So I'm thinking like the stalls to make this one wider. I only have like space for one, and I want to be able to have like more than one in here, like two would be, you know, ideal, like two stalls. And then we'll put a door, and then we'll do sinks. And I think we'll just do some like basic plain tile on the floor in here, and then just like some plain beige-ish wallpaper. Something like that for our bathroom. Not anything fancy, but it's a public bathroom. How fancy would it possibly? Maybe we could stick like a plant in the corner. We'll put that right there. And then I don't know about, could we do maybe like a stack of towels could go over here? This can be our downstairs bathroom. Now we need to figure out what we want on the walls and what we want on the floor for this space as well. So we've got the bathroom sorted over there. I'm thinking that maybe back in this corner can be the bar, and then maybe here in the center could be a dance floor, and then maybe some tables along the edges. Okay, so we'll do the bar right there. And then I think we need a dance floor, a big one. Kind of wish the dance floors were even bigger than this. Like I could size it. I wonder how they work if you size them up. We can try and see what that does. I don't know if that's gonna make anybody happy or not, but we can give it a try. Actually, let's get some flooring down first, and then we can decide what kind of dance floor we want. I'm kind of thinking that it would just be like a concrete flooring, really. I don't think that they would have anything fancy because this is not a fancy place. So I'm thinking just like a very basic, almost like poured floor. Maybe let's sort by city living and see if there's anything with that might work. Carpet, fancy tiles, shale tiles, weathered linoleum. Actually, the weathered linoleum in here, the way to go. Let's put that in there. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that we just do like the construction quality concrete. We could maybe do black and do a light colored dance floor. It is kind of like bar vibes, so maybe the walls would be pretty like dark in color. We could do like the navy blue, maybe. as our dark color. And then we can get our dance floor put out. There we go. I think that could work for a dance floor. Oh, we could put a DJ booth over here in the corner. I think that that might... Okay, so we've got a DJ booth over there, and then we'll also do probably some speakers of some kind, just in case nobody's using the DJ booth. Like, let's pop those, like right there. And then I think along this wall, we could put some tables. I think, though, we need bar stools for our bar. Got a few bar stools, we've got that. I want to put some tables over here. We kind of got this started for like the downstairs common area. And then upstairs, I'm almost wondering if these are going to be too large of an apartment. Like these are too big. Because really, the apartment is supposed to be small without much like going on with it. So like we could divide here. I know you can only have like 6 apartments per unit. So maybe these ones up here are bigger, and then Elizabeth will start in one of these smaller ones, perhaps. Maybe that's the way to go. So in theory, this is where the elevator is going to come up. So I'm kind of wanting to like branch that off. I don't know if the elevator is gonna work. We may have to just see how that works because there's nothing that continues the elevator up. So I don't know. I should probably look up how the elevators. Doing a little bit of research, it appears that the elevators are not in fact functional. So we're going to have to build stairs, which is fine. We can build some stairs going up. I am slightly annoyed that the elevators are not in fact functional. But let's build some stairs instead. I like the idea of the elevator being functional, but why would they give us functional elevators? That would be too easy for The Sims. But we've got stairs now, and I did kind of cordon them off so that they wouldn't be in the way. And we need to get some lighting going now in these areas so that we can see. Also doors. And then yeah, I think we'll just leave these up here can be larger than the ones down below. Are these kind of sketchy stairs? They are. That's how it rolls though in these rundown apartments. Although maybe we could do some like some railing. That might not be the worst thing. There we go. Put some rails on. And then I think let's go back with like the dingy looking tile that was in City Living. And we'll put that in kind of the common spaces in the center, like this. The weathered linoleum seems like it would exist in these common areas. And then we need some doors for the apartments as well. We have like the Tomarani ones, but I'm kind of thinking that these beat up looking doors that were from City Living are the better option. Put these like over here as the entrance. So we've got those done. I'm thinking Elizabeth is gonna live in one of these apartments back over here. We do need to kind of divide these up though into like livable spaces with like a bedroom and a bathroom and things like that. These are small, but they're supposed to be. So we're okay with small. Like kind of wondering about, because I feel like this area down here could be like living space, and then maybe like we could do bedroom here with a bathroom there, and then we could move this door maybe down here. And then I think the floor plan is going to pretty much be the same for all of these. Or maybe, see, I kind of wanted, so the thing is, I think we'll add windows. And once I'm done with the floor plan, because I'm not liking the placement of these windows. I feel like we're going to need more. Like I kind of would rather have the bedroom be like right here, like this. And then we could do a bathroom like right here. I think that could work for this one. And then down here, we could do bedroom, bathroom. And then the same on this side, like bedroom, bedroom, bathroom, living space. And then also here, bedroom with bathroom. And then I'll go back in and we'll replace those windows because I feel like they need to be put back in. And then up here, because we have some more space, maybe there could be like a big bedroom here. That's maybe too big. Let's make it one bedroom here. These can be 2 bedrooms up here. And then there could be another smaller bedroom here. And then let's do a bathroom like here. And then we'll just, like I said, we'll copy the same thing over here. And then the rest of this is like living space. Here we go. So we've got 2 smaller apartments on the 2nd floor and then 2 larger apartments on the 3rd floor. And I think that will work for right now. I don't know that I'm loving this in here. Maybe it's like gross carpet instead, because we had this like heavy graphic carpet. I don't know, maybe it's like that. That's like, I don't know that I like that either. Or maybe we just do like plain wood, like plain wooden flooring, something along those lines. Maybe make it like actually, at least for this part. We're gonna leave the downstairs part alone, but I think for this part, we're good there. Okay, so we've got our floor plans for our apartments. Now it's a matter of like getting them decorated, which is gonna be tedious because I have to do it like a whole bunch of times. But I'm thinking that Elizabeth will live in one of these 2 back here, like one of these smaller ones. I guess we could go ahead and do something about the windows. Maybe we can deal with like the window placement and then go from there. All right, I think we've got our windows all placed. They're a little like weirdly placed on the sides, but I'm kind of fine with that. And then I took the windows off the back entirely because it seemed like we probably wouldn't have windows in the stairwell, and then there'll just be the one window in that back bedroom, I think. So windows are placed. Now, like I said, let's get some more lighting happening so that we can just see everything that needs to be seen. I am gonna go ahead and change this to a residential retail, and we will get started labeling that. And then I think what I'm gonna do is for this video, I will do the decorating for Elizabeth's room or apartment, and then I'll just like do the rest of the decorating like off camera, and then that way we can see how Elizabeth's space is coming together, but then we don't have to like go through all of the others. So this is definitely going to be a shared space. This is also a shared space. Also a shared space. This is a shared space. What we need to do now is start labeling off our units and what our units are going to be. And I think we're gonna like make this sound like it's fancy and call these the Waterside Estates, even though we know it's not going to be, but we're going to pretend like it's going. So let's start with this one being for 1. Let's get it all labeled for us. All of the units divided up now. So we have 6 different rental units. I'm thinking this one right here for Elizabeth, for her to live in. I like the placement of this door, but we do need to add some more doors on the inside. Like we're gonna need one here for the bathroom, and we're gonna need one over here for her bedroom. And then I think we'll get started decorating. It's gonna be very like run down looking. It's going to not look like it's been super well taken care of because it hasn't really. And so we're gonna just kind of try to make this all like reflect it. And I kind of think, I know like in every apartment that I've ever lived in, it seems like there's always been like carpet on the floor, and I don't usually use carpet in The Sims, but I kind of think that carpet is gonna be the way to go. And we'll just do like some beige carpeting in like the bedroom and the main space. And then I think we want like linoleum, as gross as that is, in here. And we're gonna use this like beaten down linoleum. And I kind of think that like maybe this little corner right here will be where the kitchen is. So we'll do that. And then the walls, I think we're gonna just make all like plain beige walls, because again, all of the apartments I've ever lived in, this is kind of how they've looked. Now, one thing I do like to do is there is this fence for window shopping that is from Get to Work, and I think this works really nicely for creating like a separation from where like tile or linoleum or wood might transition. And so we're gonna put that right there to kind of mark off the kitchen. I'm also kind of thinking that maybe a half wall on part of the kitchen to kind of separate out that space a little bit. So let's do a half wall, like right there. There we go. I think that works. Which means I'll have to put a half wall in on the other sides as well. All right, and we're gonna start with the kitchen. And I'm gonna use these like used looking counters that came with City Living for the kitchen because again, I think that that is going to kind of go with the aesthetic that we're establishing here in this place for poor Elizabeth. So let's do that. Let's do like a sink right here, and we're gonna use like the cheapest stove and the cheapest refrigerator and put those like right here. And then I think let's just do like a small table against this wall here for her to eat at. We'll just do this like, and then some really plain looking chairs. So that can go right there. And then this is kind of like the really sad looking living room. It's very sad looking, not gonna lie. Let's just do one of these really inexpensive sofas. We're going all like very blah colors too. So what if we put that like right here, and then we could maybe do a coffee table and TV kind of like over here. That's enough room to get the half a time. I'm pretty sure Sims can get through that. Or we could put it back here. We could do that. Maybe we'll do that. And then put just like this little B on there for Elizabeth. Like I said, very, very run down, not particularly glorious looking. Okay, and then we need to do bathrooms now. Okay, very basic bathroom put together here. And then for the bedroom, I do kind of want to give her a double bed. We've got this one from the horse ranch that's pretty cheap. I don't want to make her have the pod twin sleeper, so maybe the horse ranch one is the way to go for her for now. I wish there were more just plain swatches on like basic wood backgrounds. But that doesn't necessarily look like her very much to me either, so don't know. Maybe actually let's do like this futon. It has some wild colors to it, which kind of fit her. So maybe we'll do like this, because this is kind of wild, and she's kind of wild. And she would have like her own bedspread. Like she would have that. And then maybe we can do just like a hanging clothes rack for her. Yeah, let's like just give her this. And then we can hang some clothes from that. There we go. We'll like hang those there. And then let's do like a mirror, maybe at the end of the bed. I always like this. Let's put that there. So this is what we've got so far for her apartment. Again, she is kind of like taking off and like running away from home. So she's not taking a bunch of things with her. She's gonna try to be like getting started on her own. Let's give her some curtains. Do we have any like beat up looking curtains? We have the tarp curtains. Honestly, base game curtains are very, very needed in this game. Like we've got a bunch of curtains now that have been added, but base game curtains really, really could use some love. All right, maybe we'll just do like plain, like these plain basic ones for some curtains. Or actually, wait, don't we have blinds? I think maybe blinds would be better. Because a lot of apartments, yeah, have blinds. These are all very narrow, but we could do two. Do this. There we go. And then let's kind of adjust a few things so they don't look as weird. Okay, I think this is gonna be it for the apartment that Elizabeth is going to be started in. So I think she's gonna live here in number 4 Waterside Estates. So that is gonna be 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. And I think too, let's do some traits and then we'll kind of wrap this up. I think let's maybe make it a party place because she is really outgoing and kind of social. We'll make it romantic as well because she does have the she will have the serial romance aspiration. So I think we'll do that one. And I think let's leave it. Oh, no, let's do convivial. We'll do a lot of social things here. And then for lot challenges, I think that we should make it kind of difficult on us. Like, let's add some mold. Don't think I really want to add gremlins because things seem to be a problem with those. Like, they break, like stuff breaks a bunch with that. So I think we're gonna avoid that. But I kind of do want to add the mold. And then let's do filthy as well. And then maybe creepy crawlies. We're gonna add a few lot challenges to this because again, rundown, dingy, small. I'll probably add in some like watermarks and things like that. But I think for right now, we're gonna call this good. And then off camera, I'm gonna go ahead and finish filling in the rest of the apartments and getting those ready. So we're gonna wrap this up here. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts on getting her moved into this as a teenager. I'm kind of leaning that way with the relationship that Elizabeth has going with Ren. I'm kind of thinking that maybe she would kind of run off and do this without talking to Ren and just, taking what meager money she has and like finding this really rundown apartment in the city where she wants to try to like start her life. She has about a sim week before she'll be a young adult and can really start like doing things to make money for herself. But maybe that's the way that she gets started, is just really tough. It's a really rough beginning for her. And we know that she makes some questionable choices, and this could be the first of many. So give me your thoughts on that in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!